big fans of the Audi TT, awarding it a coveted A rating. It has plenty of power, capable handling and a beautifully simple interior. Of course, there are always shoppers who crave a little more of everything. For them, Audi created the TTS. With an increase of 72 horsepower over the TT and a sports-tuned suspension with drive-air adjustable dampers, the TTS performance should be able to bring a smile to even the most demanding drivers. These additions also give the TTS the credentials to challenge the most notable luxury sport coupes in its class like the Porsche 718 Cayman and BMW M2. On paper, the Porsche and BMW have a slight edge, but the differences may be so slight that personal preference will be more of a deciding factor. The TTS does grab an advantage for its standard all-wheel drive that isn't even an option on its competition. Then there's the Audi's wonderfully simple yet technologically advanced cockpit that could win over shoppers on looks alone. Body styles, trim levels, and options. The 2017 Audi TTS is a compact luxury coupe with seating for four. Unlike the standard TT, the high-performance TTS is not available as a two-seat convertible. Standard features include 19-inch wheels with summer performance tires, a lowered sports-tuned adaptive suspension, automatic LED headlights, LED taillights, automatic wipers, an automatically deployed rear spoiler, heated and power-folding mirrors, auto-dimming mirrors, Audi Drive Select adjustable drive settings, and keyless entry and ignition. Inside, you get a virtual gauge cluster, Audi's MMI infotainment system with touchpad capability and voice control, automatic climate control, LED ambient lighting, a universal garage door opener, a tilt and telescoping sports steering wheel with shift paddles, leather and synthetic suede upholstery, heated 8-way power front seats, with 4-way power lumbar and power side bolsters, folding rear seatbacks, matte aluminum interior inlays, a rear view camera, Bluetooth phone and streaming audio, and a 9-speaker sound system with a CD, DVD player, SD card reader, satellite radio, 2 USB ports and an auxiliary audio jack. The optional technology package adds a blind spot monitor, front and rear parking sensors, a navigation system, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and Audi Connect telematics with 4G Wi-Fi hotspot capability and online services. The black optic package adds 20-inch wheels and high-gloss black exterior treatments. Additional options include 20-inch wheels, red-painted brake calipers, upgraded Napa leather, and a 12-speaker Bang & Olufsen audio system. Powertrains and performance. The 2017 Audi TTS comes standard with a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine rated at 292 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque. A 6-speed automated manual transmission with steering wheel-mounted shift paddles sends power to all four wheels. Audi estimates the TTS coupe will reach 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds, which would be almost a full second quicker than the standard TT coupe's recorded time in testing. The latest EPA fuel economy estimates were not yet published at the time of this writing, but the mechanically identical 2016 TTS was rated at 25 miles per gallon in combined driving, 23 miles per gallon city/27 miles per gallon highway. These are respectable figures considering the car's focus on performance. Safety. Standard safety features for the 2017 Audi TTS include traction and stability control, anti-lock disc brakes, front knee airbags, side curtain airbags, front side airbags that provide additional protection for occupants' heads and abdomens, and a rear view camera. The optional technology package adds front and rear parking sensors and a blind spot monitor. Interior design and special features. As with other Audi models, the interior of the TTS artfully blends high technology with an understated and minimalist design. Likewise, the materials and build quality are excellent, and the diamond quilted leather seats add a pricey luxury car appearance. In a time when other cars are cluttered with a mass of buttons and readouts, The simplicity of the TTS cockpit is refreshing. The virtual gauge cluster not only displays vital information, but also handles audio, navigation and secondary system controls, too. The majority of functions are controlled via the MMI knob mounted on the center console right where your hand normally rests. The system works flawlessly, with quick responses and super sharp graphics that are easy to read at a glance. Some of the menus take some getting used to, but it quickly becomes intuitive. Its front seats provide plenty of support and cushioning for hours of comfortable touring, and there are enough adjustments to ensure that tall and short occupants will find a perfect driving position. The coupe's rear seats are very small and even children may find them too confining. It's best to think of those seats as a secondary cargo area. Trunk space is adequate with 12 cubic feet of capacity for the coupe. Fitting a golf bag with a driver will likely require folding the rear seats flat, but that isn't unusual for cars in this class. Driving impressions: the Audi TT is already a strong performer in its own right, and the TTS adds to it with more power and sharper handling. In terms of engine output and acceleration, the TTS is only marginally slower than the Porsche 718 Cayman and BMW M2. Likewise, the TTS cornering abilities should allow it to keep up with its rivals on a winding mountain road, thanks to the selectable suspension modes and standard all-wheel drive. This kind of handling doesn't come at the expense of ride comfort, either. In the comfort-oriented settings, the highway ride is compliant enough to smooth over the smaller road imperfections, and the cabin remains reasonably quiet to reduce fatigue on long trips. With all this in mind, the 2017 Audi TTS represents one of the more refined and civilized choices in the class. What's new? Summary: body styles and trims, performance, safety, special features, driving impressions. View all.